Hey everybody, PT Cards here, and today we're going to just go ahead and jump on the Topps Chrome baseball bandwagon here. Not a baseball guy, so if I mispronounce any names or get excited about an auto for a player who's not a high prospect, all that stuff, I don't even know like the autos fully that are in here. I just know like the big guys. So don't hate, just let you know now. Uh, anyway, uh, yeah, you can get a variety of things in here. Pretty much looking for numbered autographs. That's probably going to be the. I mean, I think there's inserts too, but the more I talk, the more I'm exposed for not knowing stuff. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So, usually just rip Bowman every year and then kind of just sit the rest of the year out. But I don't know. This felt different. This felt a little. I was just at my card shop. I was picking up some other stuff, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's rip some baseball. So, yep, Topps Chrome 2025, and I think the only version of this I ripped was like a 22, or I think 22 or 21 year, way after the class had already kind of been pretty bad. So it was just really inexpensive. All right, so Zach Wheeler is our first card. All right, we got an all. Ooh, I don't know what kind of insert that is. All right, Vlad Guerrero. All right, we got a Shea Langlers. Put that here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get too many rookies, so that's fine. Colton Cowser. And, oh, that's it. Just 4 cards. So I don't really have any commentary on the actual design. All right, Trey Sweeney is our first rookie. Ooh, okay. Again, Aaron Judge, just Yankees insert. All right. All right, we got a Nico Cavadas, another rookie card. And we have, Elise Ansel Acuna. I do know who that is. And is that like, what is this? Feels like just saturated. I don't know what insert this is called. I'll try to find it. If I do find it, I'll put it above or below. But maybe that's just what the card looks like. That might be decent. I don't know. All right, next pack. So I'm a very loose fan of baseball. I'm getting more into it as I'm getting older. Just a little bit more, not fully, but so I'm here in Texas, and the Rangers won the World Series 2 years ago now. So I was kind of watching the playoff run as it was happening. All right, our first silver rookie is David Festa. So I'm going to put that same pile there. And we got a Chris Bryant, and all right, so this just looks like a certain like saturation type rookie. So all right, so I'm going to put that in a separate pile then. All right, and that is a Tyler Gentry. Hopefully that's not numbered, is it? No, okay. Let's say it was a little shiny, but it just seemed like an insert, which it was. All right. All right, we have a Paul Goldschmidt. All right, Yairo Irarte. Back here. All right, and a Matt McLean on just a hyper, I believe. And I'll go ahead and put that. I'll put that here. And Shea Wickham. So I guess volume of rookies. It seems to be a decent amount of rookies. Although I don't know. So I don't want to make any speculation on what these typically are like. That's an interesting looking card. All right. We got a Nick Castellanos. All right, we got a Futures 15 of Mookie Betts. That's pretty cool. Put that with the Vlad. Ooh, all right. A little Shohei action here. A little Shohei on the lava here. That's in there. All right, a Mike Yastrzemski. And a Christian Yelich. So, yeah, so these saturated ones, these are pretty common. It looks like one every couple packs, so. Just based on what I've seen. All right. We got Mark Ventos. Francisco Lindor. All right. We got a Samuel Aldegari on the rookie. So that's pretty cool. Do I have a pile for that? I don't know if I do. And a Mike Burrows. Let's see. I don't want that in that pile. I'll put that over here. All right. Last pack of the first blaster. So no number cards. No. Nothing too crazy. Would like to see at least one numbered card in these two blasters. Just at least comparing to what I... So I usually rip Bowman. And I know Bowman's a little more, bigger volume, lesser quality, but I don't know. All right, we got a silver of Ryan Mountcastle. All right. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I'll put that in. Let's put it over here. All right. An Anthony Volpe and an Andrew Benedetti. All right, let's just go and put this all in here. All right. It's like blaster. So don't believe we did too good. No number, no rookie that I'm aware of. And I don't believe I missed anybody that was that notable. But please feel free. Let me know if I did. All right, second blaster. All right, so it looks like we got one of those other future inserts here. All right, we got a Nestor Cortez. All right, we got an Aaron Judge on that same insert from earlier. All right, we got a Pete Fairbanks and a Nick York on the rookie. All right, we got a Trey Turner, Matt Shaw, Luis Arias. All right, we got a Josh Naylor, and we got a Manny Machado. So probably that Acuna rookie, the saturated rookie, is probably the best card so far. So I don't think we're doing too well here. All right, Isaiah, not even going to try it. Aurelvis Martinez rookie, silver. That's not bad. I feel like I've heard his name before. Oh, there we go. We did get an autograph, and that is on card, actually. It's a Justin Robelski on the Dodgers. Looks like a pitcher. Well, definitely a pitcher, but... Yep. All right, so we did get an autograph. It is on card. It is a rookie, so... Actually, I don't know if I said it was a rookie, but rookie logo is hidden down here, so... That is going to go over here. And that helps. All right, we got a Brian Hayes and a Shane McClannon. All right. That is what you want to see. All right, we got a Yu Darvish, Carlos Narvaez. Ooh, got a Max Muncy and the Hyper. Let's see, this goes here. Hyper, I'll put that with the silver. And it's Ty Madden. All right. All right, we got a George Kirby. All right, power players of Mr. Brent Rooker. All right, we got Clayton Kershaw, Brandon Nimmo, and a Will Warren on that little saturated. All right, 2 more packs. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me for this little novice rip of Topps Chrome Baseball. I do have a little bit to say, but I'll save that for the end. So, all right, another Pete Fairbanks. All right, a Bryce Teodosio. And Kumar Rocker. Seen that man play? Pretty good. Mr. Rocker. All right. Last pack, everybody. Let's see if we can get a little of the last pack magic here. All right, we have a Jace Jung, a Bryce Teodoso again. All right, Corbin Carroll silver. And let's see, is this the last card? Nope, 2 more cards. All right, we got a Xander Bogaerts. And the last card of the box is a Brady Basso on the little saturated. So that is it, everybody. So we did not get a numbered card. However, we did get an auto. And that is good. So let's do the recap real quick. So let's just get these little inserts. They do look cool. I do like these inserts. I don't believe they're numbered or anything. No, they're not numbered. Pretty cool though. Put those out to the side. All right, just for vets here. Oh, okay. I guess I had a rookie in here too. So my general thoughts, I would say, is Topps does do a thing to where if you can hit almost any quality hit out of any one of their products. So technically the ceiling is as high as you want it to be. So that there is always that. And that is one good thing about baseball is they have that. I do appreciate that you're not capped in what you could get for the most part. So yeah, let's keep the Shohei out there. All right. And for the see the little saturated. So we got a bunch of these saturated cards. So these are very common. These are almost as common as the rookies themselves. So I would not take too much stock in these being very valuable. I don't think they are. All right. Keep a Cooney there. Still cool though. All right, and for the special hyper rookies, so we have a Max Muncy, a Relvis Silver, and a David Festa. So that leads us to the card of the rip here, a on-card auto of Mr. Justin Robelski, Mr. Pitcher for the Dodgers. So I don't really have too much to add to this because I don't know that much. But Topps Chrome is fun. I believe they typically cost $40 each. Now, I believe that's what I paid for it. maybe you can find them for 30. I think Topps Chrome kind of just increased the price overall and everything, like on all the blasters. I mean, it is way more expensive than it used to be, but that's true for everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this probably costs $40. If you can find it for 30, yeah. But I can't really get much more reliable source information than that. So yeah, it's fun. Topps Chrome is fun. So very fun. I did enjoy this. If you want to do all the YouTube listener stuff, do that. Sorry for mispronouncing names and not knowing stuff. I don't do baseball very often. So anyway, all that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And this has been PTA Cards. And I will see you guys next time.